What did people in history do in the face of silly laws issued by dictators? Let me share an example from Japan. The people of Edo City, or in other words, the people of Tokyo in pre-modern Japan, remained unfazed because the shogunate made all sorts of silly laws that were implemented and cancelled. So they were used to it! They always came up with workarounds, and through workarounds, they thrived than ever before. The Edo period was a peaceful, warless time, so businesses could actually grow, so commoners were getting wealthier and wealthier. But samurai, as the ruling class, despised labor, so they didn't produce anything. They just received the same annual salary in the form of rice. As commoners got richer, they used their money on things other than rice. Luxuries. So the value of rice was growing relatively weaker and weaker, which means the value of samurai income was growing smaller and smaller. Some commoners were living super comfortably, while many samurai were struggling financially, and they had to engage in labor secretly, making umbrellas and lanterns behind closed doors because it was embarrassing to be seen working. So they were like, wait, aren't we supposed to be the ruling class? So it was time for a samurai tantrum! One day, the shogunate issued a law prohibiting commoners from purchasing or wearing kimonos with elaborate designs or colors. Starting today, you commoners can only wear brown, gray, and navy because those are sad colors! No purple, no red because those are cool colors and we can't afford no bigger complex patterns because that makes you guys look too cool! And we look sorry! That'll remind you who's on top, huh, commoner? Bow down to power! Okay. In response to the silly law, textile makers created 48 shades of navy, 48 shades of brown, 100 shades of gray. Fabrics that look patternless from a distance, but are intricately patterned up close. Kimonos that look dull on the outside, but hide extravagant linings on the inside. These workarounds within limitations brought about a culture that celebrates subtle self-expression. From limitations came innovation. And what happened to the shogunate? They made themselves irrelevant, and therefore they're gone. Meanwhile, the Japanese people's love of nuances still remains today. Humans are built to navigate through messes.